Hello everybody, welcome to another video in this channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today we will be making some bran muffins. If you are new to this channel, you are welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to become a member of this family. I would really appreciate your support. So let us get started with today's recipe. I'm going to be using a sieve because I want to sift my ingredients. So the first ingredient we're going to need is all-purpose flour. You can use any brand you like, any brand you prefer. It doesn't matter. I'm going in with this all-purpose flour. That's the flour I will be using for today's recipe. So we need a 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Now I want to sift my flour to get it nice and fluffy, just to remove all the air and the bubbles in it. Next, I'm going to go in with half a teaspoon of some baking powder, just half a teaspoon. Next, I'm going to use half a teaspoon of some bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, just half of a teaspoon again. And next, you want to add a pinch of salt, just 1/8 of salt. That is a pinch. And then we're going to go in with our wheat bran. This is wheat bran. You can get it in any supermarkets by the baking aisle where they put the flours. That is where you'll find wheat bran. This is half a cup of wheat bran. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. This is optional. You don't have to, but I like the taste of cinnamon. So I'm just going to go in with 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Next, we're going to whisk all our ingredients together until they are well combined. Just going to whisk them just to combine them together. So this is all our dry ingredients. And this is how it looks. Our ingredients are combined. Now we're going to put this aside, and then we're going to work on our wet ingredients now. So in a separate bowl, we're going to start mixing our wet ingredients. For our wet ingredients, we're using half a cup of milk. Here's my milk. I'm going to use half a cup. So this is half a cup of milk going in. To that, I'm going to add 1 beaten egg. I've already beaten my egg. I'm just going to add it in there. And then oil. You can use any oil you like, any vegetable oil of your choice. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use some coconut oil. So for your oil, you need 1.5 tablespoons. So that's 1 tablespoon. And then I need another half. And this is my half. So it's 1.5 tablespoons of oil, vegetable oil, any oil you prefer. Next will be our vanilla essence. Vanilla essence, you need 1/4 of vanilla essence, 1/4 of a spoon. There we go. And then I'm going to use raw honey as my sweetener. I'm using a 1/4 cup of raw honey. A 1/4 cup of raw honey. You can use any sweetener you like, maple syrup, sugar, whatever you prefer. It's entirely up to you. I prefer using raw honey. So I'm going in with my half a cup, my 1/4 cup, 1/4 of raw honey. That is the raw honey that I used. And that is our wet ingredients. Now we're just going to whisk our wet ingredients together to combine them nicely. We want our wet ingredients to be well combined. So now our wet ingredients are well combined. We are then going to mix our wet ingredients with our dry ingredients. So you're just going to pour this and we're just going to mix it. Don't over mix, don't mix it too much, just lightly mix until the ingredients are combined. Okay, our ingredients are mixed. They are well combined now. This is how our batter looks. Now we're just going to take our muffin pan. Put the batter here. You take your muffin pan. I don't have muffin liners, muffin cake liners, so I'm going to grease my my muffin pan. So I'm using some coconut oil. So I'm just lightly going to brush the inside of my pan so that our batter does not stick to our pan. Now you want to take your batter and just scoop a little bit, about a quarter cup, into the muffin pan. Don't fill it all the way, fill it up about quarter way through. Remember that you should preheat your oven. We preheated our oven at 180 degrees. So make sure that you put these in a preheated oven. Very important that your oven is preheated. And there we are. I'm gonna pop this into the oven that has preheated at 180 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. Or you can do a toothpick test until the toothpick comes out clean. Then you know they are ready. Our muffins are out of the oven, guys. Look, here they are. They look so good. My pan is still hot, so here they are. They look so good. They came out perfectly, and I know they taste just as good as they look. Please do let me know in the comment section if you will be trying out this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Remember that it is free to subscribe. There is no money involved. All you have to do is click on the subscribe button to become a member of this family and get access to all the amazing content that I produce for you guys. Till next time, catch me on my next video. Bye!